Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Tommy Beth Willis with the Moultrie-Colquitt County Chamber of Commerce, and we're excited today to be here to celebrate one of our newest chamber members, BISI Solutions, with a virtual ribbon cutting. And today we have Frankie Cadenhead with joining us. Hey, Frankie, how are you doing today?
Doing great, enjoying this cold weather for once.
Absolutely, a little bit of coolness in the air, but that's okay. Hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in and get started and talk about your business. Tell us about BISI. I'm sorry about that. I'll get that out. That's a little eyes in there. Tell us about BISI Solutions. Tell us what year were you all founded?
So we were founded in 2012. Myself and my partner and his son started the company. My partner and I actually both worked at our last company together, doing defense contracting and stuff. So we started in 2012, doing more consulting work to help other businesses build their business. But kind of morphed into providing more IT solutions, engineering help, program management, financial management, those types of things on the government sector. And then as we've been blessed to pick up a few contracts, custom developing software and things like that in the commercial side, and then a lot of medical IT background work as well.
So several years of great service in a variety of different businesses and industries. So let's talk a little bit more in depth about the services and the products that you all offer customers.
Okay, so like I said, a lot of the main part started around IT. I was an IT guy for over 20 years before we started the company. My business partner managed large IT companies and everything for 10, 15 years, and he's prior military. So between the two of us on the government sector, we have probably around 50 to 60 years of experience on the government side. And so we started really working with people to provide the types of expertise or subject matter experts that you needed in the IT field, and helping companies understand those needs and how to better hire the right people to fill those positions. And like I said, it moved into, like a lot of times you have to do, especially working in the federal sector, kind of moved into providing additional things because of relationships. And so we moved into providing engineering services, everything from mechanical engineers and electrical engineers to still computer scientists and computer engineers and those types of things as well. So like I said, it kind of moved us into a couple of places, and several doors were open to step into new areas, providing financial management, program management. So we've been really blessed. Like I said, a lot of our focus has been on the federal side. Our hopes we've had a couple of opportunities, like I said, to develop custom software for companies that had needs for applications to track things better. That's their particular business model. And so being able to develop software like that and provide those types of services on the commercial side better helps us to understand where industry is staying more with the standards, so we can then carry that over to the federal sector as well. So it's been a real blessing. And then here recently we got to merge into the medical IT side, which is actually my first job out of the military was working for the Medical Center of Central Georgia back in Macon, Georgia. So my first out of the military job was IT support in the medical field. And so we're still growing that part of our company as well now, providing that at Wright Pat Air Force Base up in Ohio.
Absolutely. So one of the questions and I wanted to ask was, so when you talk about working with businesses and helping write software, have y'all had done like inventory software that people help do with inventory control and just the overall process of running either a small or large business as well, warehouses and things?
So we actually, one of the pretty cool contracts we got to use. So we haven't developed inventory software simply because there's so many COT solutions, commercial off the shelf solutions. So a lot of times to develop that, it's not that it can't be developed, it's just more cost effective a lot of times to take a commercial software that's developed and just kind of mold it towards what the company is needing. But one of our big contracts that we had at Robbins Air Force Base was for the Electronic Warfare Group, managing a classified warehouse of all types of hardware that they had for particular aircraft, particular pods on aircraft for different types of missions and stuff that the Air Force is responsible for, managing that entire warehouse, understanding what was still under warranty, what wasn't under warranty, who actually owned what, and eventually managing it into splitting it back out to the customers and helping them better store it in their own spaces and shutting that one large warehouse down. So we've taken a very big big facility, merged it down into multiple small facilities to then open that space up for the Air Force at Robins Air Force Base to better use that in a more effective way.
That is amazing. I love that how, of course, the technology has just evolved, and I know that you and your team stay on top of that, and so that you know the latest trends and know the latest technologies out there to be able to help businesses and industry. So we would encourage people to, if they're interested in the services that you offer, to give you a call and do some consultation and see where they're at, where you all, and how those two, how their needs can meet the services, or your services can meet the needs that they have. So let's talk about, that's a lot of great information, but let's talk about the hours of operations that people can reach you at.
Yeah, so it's kind of what's funny. When you start working in a small business like ours, you don't always have normal standard hours of operation. We're basically, especially having started a small business like that in 2012, we really can pretty much be reached anytime that I'm not in church, because I'm a pastor also. So when I'm not in church, I'm pretty available. But our standard hours of operation for our office itself is normally about 8 a.m. to 5:30. But we're, with our company and with the contracts we provide, in some areas we're providing services as early as 6 o'clock in the morning, and until 7 o'clock at night. And so it can vary, but you pretty much can, if you give me a call and leave me a message, if you tell me I can call you back late, just make sure that we understand late is the same thing, because I have been known to be on the phone at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, still working. So.
Absolutely. So, and definitely, because you never know when that technology glitch is going to happen, and you need your IT person like right away. So that's great that you have the flexibility to work with your customers like that. So let's tell people, what's the best way to be able to get in touch with you and to contact you about your business?
So the best way really is to reach me by phone, 478-542-1370. You give me a call. My email address, franklin.cadenhead@bi-si.com. We do have a website, bisisolutions.com. So you can go out there and you actually can hit me from there, as well as my business partner and the president of our company. So we're pretty flexible in ways of reaching out. And then, of course, I have my own personal Facebook page. So I'm pretty much any way you can reach us. One of the great things that especially small business owners know, any way people will reach out to you, you will be flexible and meet them halfway at that, for sure.
Absolutely. And that's great. So bringing lots of years of experience in the IT field. And not only have you worked with people here in our community, but across the region, across the state. So it really makes you a great access, because if people have businesses that are in multiple locations, you can help them work with those depending on where the location and things is that correct?
Yeah, especially, well, and it's even, it's getting even easier now because people are a little bit more accepting of it. But, with part of my background, at one time I actually was working for one of the largest defense contractors in the world. It was actually an Italian-owned company that I was working for the U.S. sector of, but I literally was managing IT at Warner Robins here in Georgia, assisting in Dayton, Ohio, supporting the office in Montana, the office in South Dakota, and was the primary for Oklahoma City as well. So I was, from my Warner Robins location, was actually servicing and managing 4 as the prime and then 1 as the assistant. So we're definitely used to working across, really all the way across the country, to help support and better do the things that we need. And then, of course, both of us having a military background, we both are used to. And one of the main systems that I supported while I was in the military was literally the worldwide military command and control system. So used to supporting people in Germany and all over Europe in the middle of the night as well. So we've become adept at that, and technology has made it easier. And one of the things that actually has been a positive out of this pandemic is that people have become more accepting and understanding that this is a great way that you can supply some support. I'm still old fashioned. I still like to meet people and look at them face to face. But there's a lot of things that can be done virtually with the technology that's out there now, and a lot of support that can be provided really at a lower cost because of not having to necessarily stand up in a brick and mortar office in all the locations because of the things that technology provides us with now.
Absolutely. If anything that 2020 has taught us is that we need an IT person. We need some technology. We need somebody that knows the business. And so, Frankie, we're so thankful that you all have, established this business and are working here in Moultrie and Colquitt County, BISI Solutions. And so we want to welcome you all to the chamber. We're so proud to have you join us. Our chamber members, if we look around our community, we see a large part of our businesses, our small businesses, are locally owned, family owned, and we're so thankful that you all are part of that as well. We look forward to seeing you work with not only our other local businesses and local chamber members, but also our industries as well. We want to bless your business, and we hope that it continues to grow. We want to say thank you for your service in the military, and just again welcome you to the chamber. And one of the things we always do for our newest chamber members is we provide them with the red bow. We know that symbolizes that you're a member of the Chamber of Commerce, but it also stands for some other great things like strength and prosperity, growth in our community, and that's what we're so excited about. So again, we thank you for being part of Team Chamber. We look forward to working with you and promoting your business. You'll be listed on our website, moultriechamber.com, under the membership directory, so people can find you, or they can just call us here at the chamber and we can help provide your information as well. So today, Frankie, on behalf of the chamber staff and our board of directors, we want to welcome you and present you with this red bow. Here it comes. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. So just kind of in wrapping up, any last words that you'd like to share about your business?
Really, we're a small business that really prides ourselves on meeting customer needs, being flexible and building the relationships to truly understand those. And so that's one of the things I love about being here in a small town now. People understand that a little bit more and appreciate that more, I think, at times. And so I'm just really thankful to be here. I'm thankful for the opportunities that we've been given. And I really appreciate you guys at the chamber. We work in several locations. This is the only chamber that we're a member of. It's here in Moultrie, because one of the things that I shared with my partners, it's a little bit different down here. The chamber really is working hard. There's a lot of things going on with our chamber and our community. So I do want to thank you guys too for all of the hard work y'all are putting in, and giving new people like me that have only been here a little bit over a year the opportunity to share who we are and meet new people through the events y'all put on.
Well, thank you. We have Frankie Cadenhead with us today, BISI Solutions. Thank you all who have joined us online. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Thank you for joining us with this virtual ribbon cutting. We hope everybody has a great day. Have a good day.
Take care.